Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt Commodores. Field to start this game off. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When the receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Commodores are in the hurry-up. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So the Auburn Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Getting some heat. Got it in the middle. It's Herrera. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Herrera. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He finds his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll try the run. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Steps away to find some room. He'll throw one to his right. Touchdown, Tigers! And they jump on top. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Commodores want to move quickly. From the gun, the ground game. Smashes through.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Scrambling away. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. Wants to fire on second down. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Turns it on at midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Dances away from one. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, running back on the move. The Tigers pick up the first down.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. And don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quick strike complete. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Wide out in motion. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn! PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Commodores in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stops at the 18. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Peters. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line. It's Suggs. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. Setting up the screen. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. He's there to make the stop.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They knock him down right there.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He fires one deep down the right side.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He leaves it with his back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll throw it on first down. A little screen to the running back. Discards a man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Trying to get to it. It's complete on the right side. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown Doors.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. 14. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Makes the grab. It's Suggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. using the quick game. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now adjusting. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll throw on third and short. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Handoff to the single running back. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He makes the connection. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now,
and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped him.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It sucks. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Pulls it in. It sucks. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield. If he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
On the ground. It sucks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. They're getting this guy lathered up.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Herrera. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Give to the back. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Herrera. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down. Looking deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
Makes the catch and knocked down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running.
Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And the Commodores will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive. getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Going to take a shot. And it's caught at the 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. San Jose State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 21 to UTEP. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give from the gun. Bulls his way forward. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Caught in the backfield. It's Herrera. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Auburn. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
Yeah, and that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Herrera. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. He hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Feeling some heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Fighting off the defender. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly out to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the quarterback takes a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is